where the relationship counselor witness is counseling her months after this alleged abuse on how to stay and get married. I'm what? Why? You're
And
horrible.
what's incredible as well is her reactions a few days ago when she was talking about how she would send the pictures of him unconscious to her friends and things like that. And when Johnny's prosecutor, the woman, was saying, well, weren't you worried about sending those? And she was like, no, why would I be? Because he's going to punch you in the fucking face. You know, your allegation that an abuse victim doesn't want to be punched, you know, normally. And when you do things that disrespect the person who's abusing you, that's usually a trigger for them to abuse you more, isn't it? I mean, I'm no expert, you know, I only punch my wife once a month, so I'm not as, I'm joking, obviously. my wife would kill me. But you know what I mean though. So, and this was what my wife was going on, but she was like, no. If a man was abusing you, you wouldn't be like so flippant about it. You know, you'd be like, well, you'd be afraid. You know, you consider your actions. And you're very timid, and you don't want to trigger them into a bout of violence. And she's like, why would I be? It's like, yeah, exactly, because you're not under any threat. You know, and everyone can see it.
It puts a big damper on the narrative because, like, abuse comes from multiple sort of angles. I mean, there could be any number of reasons why someone would be an abuser, I guess. But one of the common ones is some perceived lack of respect. And I'm going to focus on that one because that's where they focus on trying to label Johnny as a narcissist. Everyone needs to feed his ego. Everything's there. Well, so the obvious implication be anything that disrupts his ego or his self-image or disrespects him would be that potential trigger. And it's like, wait, so this embarrassing picture, the one with him like lolled out with the ice cream dripping down, that's a shit picture, man.
And you've got to feel for him as well, because I mean, it's not like, okay, yeah, we knew he was, you know, a drunk and a druggie, right? Everyone knew, you know, you can tell by the way he talks, you know, that this guy's done his mountain or two of cocaine in his time, and it's like, okay, fine, that's, you know, I'm not saying I've never done drugs or anything, but I'm not like someone who regularly has done drugs. But you know, I don't, okay, it's a moral failing, but there's, you know, it's a personal failing on that person, right? And it's humiliating for Johnny, and yeah, you know, you should really get clean, mate, you know, you clearly need to, but like all this has done is made people like, well, he's just human, isn't he? Look at him, you know. He never comes across as malevolent in this whole thing, you know. Right. Whereas she comes across as if she is gaslighting him, henpecking him, hounding him. She's nipping at his heels all the time in all the videos and all the clips and all the audio. She has sent to say TMZ, you know. She, like, allegedly.
No, it was definitely
inferentially. Sorry.
They hacked her phone. I mean, or whatever.
Oh yeah, that'll be it. Yeah.
TMZ is not worried about being sued over distributing unpublished copyrighted material.
Why would they be? They're just a Hollywood media organization, you know. Why would they be concerned about that? When would actors ever get litigious over something like that? Fucking hell.
Or production companies whose $800 million productions and is also the most litigious company on the entire planet.
I'm not worried about that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just the whole thing, like it really becomes very obvious that she has got this kind of, and again, there's a kind of archetype of woman that is not every woman, of course, there's a very, very tiny minority of women that is malicious, just openly malicious, and uses the way that society is structured in order to gaslight and manipulate and control people. And Amber Heard has come across very much as one of these evil kind of women.